Yo, 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 yo.
Good morning, Angela Yee.
Good morning, TJ Envy.
Charlamagne the Guy.
Peace to the planet. It's Tuesday.
And where the hell is this blizzard that was supposed to hit us?
That blizzard's penis was not as big as advertised.
It was supposed to be 14 inches, but it was only 5.
That's right. There's a lot of people camping out in the airport because all the flights are grounded.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I always say undersell and over-deliver. That's why I always tell girls that my penis is 3 inches and a half inch of girth.
That really pissed me off. I at least wanted some snow. You made me stay in the city, in New York City, New Jersey. They wouldn't allow any vehicles on the road.
Yeah, they shut down all the bridges.
All the bridges and tunnels closed.
Yeah.
So now I was enjoying myself in Arizona at Pro Bowl. It was 85 degrees.
You should have stayed there.
I should have stayed there.
Salute to everybody listening to us on Hot 98.3 in Tucson, by the way.
You know, Tucson called me, said I could come down there and broadcast live.
There's a person named Tucson?
Well, the station in Tucson, yes. So I was excited. I was like, I ain't going to come home. They canceled my flight. But I said, you know what? My family's here. You know, it's supposed to be a horrible condition. So I got on an early flight, got home, and nothing.
I mean, listen, I realized how washed I was last night. And the reason I say I realized how washed I was, because back in the day, you get a night to stay in the city. You can really do some BS as a man, you know, when you're staying out in the city. You know what I mean? Now it's like, no, I need to be home with my family. I
called Charlamagne like 6 times. I'm like, son, you really think they're going to close the bridge?
No, I called Envy like, don't you think it's messed up that we got to go in the city?
Well, I had a good time. I actually came to the city last night. My mom had called me because she lives in Jersey, and they were going to close the bridges and tunnels, and she had to get to work today also, and because she works for New York City Transit Authority. So she was a little nervous. She said, can I stay with you? Is that okay? I say, yes, no problem. She hasn't stayed in a hotel in 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so she doesn't know anything. So she's like, oh, I forgot my toothbrush. I guess I'll get one tomorrow. I said, Ma, we could call downstairs and get you one. She was like, are they going to charge us for that? I said, no, you can do that at a hotel. You can ask for a toothbrush. But we went to dinner, and then we watched TV, and she fell asleep super early. So it was kind of nice.
Well, listen, the moral of the story is we are true public servants.
Absolutely.
Because the only reason we are here is for you, the listeners' benefit.
Well, that and our boss told us to bring our ass here.
Listen, I love our boss.
Yes.
I love all our bosses here. But I could have wiggled out of that one, okay?
I'm not going to lie. You know when you wait for one person, I said, if Charlamagne wiggles, I'm wiggling right behind him.
I'm here for the listeners' benefit.
Well, shout out to everybody not struggling in Miami and Houston and Atlanta.
Yeah, and listen, I can't speak for everybody. All I can speak for is the people, I guess, in this New York City area that I can see.
New Jersey, Connecticut, New York.
Now, I don't know about Connecticut. Connecticut looks like a big penis in Connecticut.
No, Connecticut's effed up. So is Long Island.
But the penis that hit New York, that penis was not as big as advertised.
Very small.
Yeah.
All right, but no matter what, still be safe, still be careful.
All right. Tell them why you're mad. That's coming up in a little bit. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you're stuck at home, you can't get to work, you can't go get no L's, you can't get no food, whatever it may be.
They got blunts. Everybody, they bought extra blunts last night.
I know. My friends are staying at my house right now smoking up all my weed.
Yep.
What?
Why you ain't bring none? You stayed in the city and you ain't bring no weed?
How much weed you got?
People just leave stuff there.
Yeah, you falling off. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not thinking anymore.
And front page news is up next. We'll tell you all about this alleged blizzard. All right, so keep it locked. This is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We are here. We are live.
That blizzard's penis was not as big as they advertised it to be, ladies and gentlemen.
I know you wanted bigger, but it was only 5 inches.
I think we should be thankful that it wasn't worse than this.
You know what?
Honestly.
Better safe than sorry. I'm not mad at that. I always say I'd rather be early than late, so I'm not mad at the precautions they take to get everybody off the street,
right? Shutting
down everything.
Well, we'll get into that in a second.
Not mad at that.
Well, let's get into front page news now. Around the world, the NBA still played. Grizzlies beat the Magic 103-94. Pelicans beat the 76ers 99-74. Thunder beat the Wolves 92-84. Celtics beat the Jazz 99-90. Clippers beat the Nuggets 102-98. And the Blizzard beat the Knicks and Nets. Both of those games were canceled.
The Knicks was going to lose anyway, though.
How you know? They were doing pretty good in last week.
Oh, knock it off. One little 3-game winning streak. Y'all act like y'all three-peated.
Hey, we have to.
Stop it.
Now let's talk about this Blizzard update, Yee.
Well, last night they closed off the streets to non-emergency vehicles. If you were found driving on the street, you could be fined up to $300. So it's pretty quiet out there right now. I think you still can't be outside driving. I did see a couple of cabs out and about this morning, but they were expecting 1 to 3 feet of snow.
Yeah.
It was about 5.5 to 7 inches. They said the worst place was New England. That's where they got it the worst. So tens of millions of people were prepared for this big storm. Like, I think it was almost 7,000 flights canceled.
It was bad.
But it's not that bad outside.
He saved all his penis for New England, basically.
You know, they said one person did get killed sledding. I did see that.
Sledding. Yeah, I seen somebody shoveling snow. A 17-year-old in Long Island. He got killed by a plow truck. Now they're saying if you are, a plow truck, he was shoveling and didn't see him and plowing. Now, if you are out and about, they are giving you a $300 fine where you have to appear in court. So it is a misdemeanor. You got to go to court. So stay off the roads. They don't want you on the roads. And the governor of New York is going to give an update at 8 a.m. Eastern time to tell us what's next.
Now, right? what if my job didn't tell me that we're off today?
Then you'd have to sleep in the city or stay at your job.
You can't drive.
You cannot drive. And all the trains are closed, so you'd have been done.
So I don't know how you're supposed to get to work if they tell you
you're not
have
supposed
to be
to.
at work.
They want you to stay home.
I knew this blizzard wasn't going to be all that soon as they named it Juno, though. Because all I kept thinking about was the little movie with a little girl who was pregnant and she had to give up the baby for adoption. You've seen Juno, right?
Yeah, I've seen Juno. I actually have a friend named Juno.
Once they said it was going to be called Juno, I knew that it wasn't.
It was going
to be all that.
Wasn't going to be big. All right, well, that's some front page news. Now, tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent. Call us right now. Maybe you're pissed off about the storm. Maybe you're stuck in the crib. Maybe you didn't go get your L's. Maybe you have no alcohol. Maybe you just stuck and you just hate yourself right now. Whatever it may be.
FYI, if you don't have all of that stuff, you weren't prepared for the blizzard anyway, okay? Because those of us who did actually prepare went to the grocery store on Sunday. Angela Yee got about 2 zips of Kush at the crib.
She left.
We got plenty of alcohol.
I guarantee you my friends are staying at my house and they smoked everything.
Damn it, man. All right. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent. Call us right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey, yo, this is Mad Rapper. Good morning, yo, for real. I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad. For real, man. Hey, yo, my girl keep coming home smelling like Polo Cologne. So, like, that ain't for girls. Like, I know something's going on, for real. Like, I'm heated about that. And now I need y'all to tell me why y'all mad. Why you mad? On the Breakfast Club, for real.
Tell them why you mad.
I'm mad because I got tickets to the Between the Sheets store, and Chris Brown want to say he ain't finished his community service. What kind of shit is that?
I know. He's mad, too.
Yeah, I thought that was very irresponsible of Chris Brown, though. I mean,
and I took the day off. Like, come on.
Yeah, you got to handle all your business before you start planning tours and all that good stuff.
That's crazy. But, yeah, have a great day, guys.
You too, Mama. Hello, who's this?
Yo, good morning. Breakfast Club is good.
What's up, man? Tell them why you mad.
I'm mad. I'm mad because I spoke to y'all the other day, man. Charlamagne hung with my face, man.
Ooh.
Well, why did I hang up in your face?
Hey, Charlamagne, God, this is a kid from Connecticut, man. All I was trying to tell you, man, you know, I got shot 5 times. I told you that before. So I'm just worried for these black men out here. And everything you said is correct. You know what I mean? And I apologize for coming at you that way. Like, I'm just trying to, try to put my name out there and try to help whoever. Like I said, I'm in a wheelchair. I would love to help the community however I can. You know?
Okay.
I feel you, bro.
We need to stay the youth, you know what I mean?
Word up.
Well, have a good morning.
And we're happy you're still alive to tell us your story.
And he
Hey,
got
beautiful Miss Yee. How you doing, beautiful?
I'm good. How are you?
Stop flirting from a wheelchair. And listen, you got to tell your story in a positive manner, okay? You got to tell people.
I've been on two stories of the year already, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm trying to get with somebody that do short films or whoever. You know what I mean? I'm trying to work with the guy that did Jordan Davis' story.
There you go. You got to stop encouraging crime and discourage crime by telling people your story. You got shot for some BS.
Hello, who's this?
It's Robbie from Duval.
Robbie from Duval. Tell them why you mad, Robbie.
I'm mad because last week when y'all had Kid Ink on the radio, man, I don't feel like y'all put out his music the way y'all should have.
We play Kid Ink every hour on the hour. What the hell is you talking about?
Yeah, but y'all play all his nonsense radio music, man. He did Lost in the Sauce music with MGK. Come on, man.
First of all, MGK sucks. That's number one. Number two, we play the records that he submits for radio.
That the people like. Hello, who's this?
Diamani.
Diamani, tell them why you mad.
I'm mad because you guys aren't on Revolt.
Yeah, we're mad about that too, but I guess, they felt like the storm was going to be bad. You can't drive. I don't know.
Diddy didn't want to pay for hotels.
Yeah, Diddy didn't want to pay for nobody's hotels or pay for nobody at Revolt to stay over.
Yep, sorry. Hello, who's this?
Oh, phone. Hello?
Yeah, we answer the phone. Who's this?
Angie.
Angie, why you mad?
They ain't got no heat.
You ain't got no heat? Where you at?
The project.
No, I'm not in the project. I'm in
Nah.
You where? You say you in Newark.
Yeah, no.
That's the project.
Okay, you in the project.
It's not the project. I live not in the project.
So why you ain't got no heat then?
My landlord is a He's supposed to be out all day, but at night he turns the heat off.
You got a brother?
That sounds like my pops.
No, for why?
I know you got a male friend who you can lay up with and lay next to his gun, because if he in Newark, his gun's still warm right now.
Stop it, man. Tell him why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, call us right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey, yo, good morning. Yo, this is the Mad Rapper, son, for real. I'm mad. I stay mad. I stay angry. I stay heated. I stay pissed off. Tell him why you mad. Breakfast Club, let's go.
Tell him why you mad.
Because, man, I expected more snow and plow, and I wanted to make that money.
Damn it,
okay, so you're the one that gets paid on a day like today.
Yeah, I'm the one that gets paid. Yeah, you guys are working too, though.
Yeah.
We're only here for the listeners, dog.
Yeah,
Trust
we're on
me.
salary. We don't get paid
But
extra.
you can charge extra. I know you're charging extra right now.
Definitely. I'm doing the banks, man.
I know.
How'd you guys stay over? Where did you stay, in the city?
In a hotel, yeah.
Hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, they put you up?
Yep.
Where at? Someplace nice?
And we ain't telling you.
Yeah,
What do you want to know?
Hey, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no, I'm not going to stalk you.
We only do 4-star or better, all right?
5-star for me.
Yeah, right.
Okay, that
5-star
last time was
my
like a
ass.
2-star. Hello, who's this?
This is Ralph.
Ralph, tell him why you mad, bro.
I'm mad at the brothers.
Uh-oh.
What brothers?
This guy.
You know who I'm talking about.
Oh,
The
I'm
black
talking
people.
about black people. I'm talking about Floyd Mayweather.
Why you
Talk
mad
to
at
me,
him?
brother. Talk to me.
For the last 10 years, I've been putting Floyd Mayweather down. I hate him. And now this Pacquiao fight's coming up, and I got to defend Mayweather to you guys.
Why? I like Mayweather, actually. I think he's going to win.
You think he's going to win? Every brother I've talked to has said, oh, Pacquiao's going to knock
Stop
him
saying
out.
brother. This
Pacquiao's
don't
gonna do
sound
this.
right you saying brother.
What you want him to say, Nick?
Yeah, I prefer, because he sounds like a racist.
Let that man say brother. Go on, brother.
Well, he is
Speak.
a racist.
Brother, I'm not a racist.
Okay.
I do think Floyd Mayweather is going to beat Manny Pacquiao, though, sir.
He definitely will beat him.
I think he's going to beat him very easily. I think he's going to beat him on points. But I swear to God, everyone I've talked to, they say Pacquiao's going to mess him up. Pacquiao's going to do this. I feel like Mayweather's lost the faith of the black community.
Well, you got to stop stunting so much on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, if you stunt too much on Instagram, black people will turn on you.
You know what stunt means, right?
What stunt? No, I don't.
Show off.
white.
Show off. Show
Flossing.
off your wealth.
My wealth?
Yeah.
Bye,
Never mind.
Bye, Mr. White Man.
We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Hello,
who's this?
It's Mar from Illtown.
Tell him why you mad.
Man, I'm mad, man. I'm heartbroken, man. I want to be with my baby mother bad as hell, but she ain't having it, man.
Why? What'd you do?
Well, we was together maybe a year or two ago, but we been off and on for 6-7 years. We was in love, but just mad stuff went on. I'm just heartbroken right now. I've been trying for the last couple of weeks to get her back, but she ain't having it.
Well, I want to tell you something, man, and I really want you to think about this, man. You need to, really just look to the heavens and thank God that your baby mama is getting her back blown out by somebody who really appreciates that poom poom more than you did when you had it.
She's probably just heartbroken right now.
That ain't nice.
Damn, God, yo, you harsh.
Don't listen to him.
I'm
She's
just
heartbroken.
saying. No, she's not heartbroken.
man.
Did you talk to her last night? No, because she was snowed in with somebody else.
Man,
I guarantee
I just got off the phone with her maybe 3 hours ago, man.
Yeah, she had to get off the phone because the guy that she was snowed in with was like, could you please get off the phone and come to something?
Come on, God, man.
Don't
you
listen
my
to him.
dog, man. Why you got to do that?
Hey,
man?
I got nothing but love for you, bro. I'm just preparing you for the worst, dog.
Word, man. Well, good looking out, man. Y'all the best, man. I love y'all for real.
All right, bro.
That's how that other dude feels about your girl's poom poom.
Oh, stop it. Tell him why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you can always call us. Now, Yee.
Yes, Envy.
We got rumors coming up?
Yes, and let's talk about Lil Wayne. What are his plans for Young Money Records? Also, Bill Cosby. Another woman has come forward. We'll tell you her story.
Okay, all that when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Whip it, whip it, whip it.
You're a grown man, Charlamagne. Please stop.
The Breakfast Club, the world's most dangerous morning show. We got the rumor report coming up, and people still making Bill Cosby accusations in 2015, bro?
Listen up. It's just in. All the gossip. The rumor report. Gossip. With Angela Yee. It's the rumor report. The Breakfast Club.
Well, another woman has come forward accusing Bill Cosby. Her name is Sandra Ladd. She's a former entertainment executive.
Another one?
She's been married 30 years to film producer Alan Ladd Jr. She said back in 1969, Bill Cosby drugged her and then raped her in New York. She said it never occurred to her to go to the police. She said it was a different time and date rape was a concept that didn't exist. She was 21 years old at the time, working for a film producer, Ray Stark, when she met Bill Cosby. She said we began hanging out. We took in a movie, watched TV, ate pizza and hot dogs in my apartment with my roommate. She said he was married to his current wife at the time and he acted like a perfect gentleman. He didn't come on to either one of us. We thought, what is his objective? She thought it was a little weird, but whatever. She said one night she told Bill Cosby she couldn't go out because of a headache. She said he told me he had a miracle cure.
Oh, boy.
That his doctor had given him that would get rid of the headache. He went into another room and came back with a capsule. I asked a couple of times what it was. Each time he said, don't you trust me? And she said, of course I did. It was Bill Cosby. She said after that, everything was a blur. She said she had a vague recollection, feeling like she was floating while walking through Times Square, watching some kind of Japanese samurai movie with him. She said she remembers waking up the next morning nude in his friend's apartment in the bed and seeing him wearing a white terry cloth bathrobe, acting as if there was nothing unusual, she said. It was obvious to me that he had sex with me. I was horrified, embarrassed, and ashamed. She told her husband about the incident a few years ago after another woman went public. She said, I always thought I was the only one. I couldn't believe he had done this to others. And she said she told the story to one of her friends who was an attorney. She considered going public back then, but chose not to because the case was settled.
Hey, man, yawn. Okay, Bill Cosby rape accusations are so 2014. It feels like you're trying to reheat cold French fries.
Yeah, why come out now, though, after all this time? Everybody else coming like, why now?
Well, I mean,
why not last year? When everybody else is doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe for some reasons, for some people it's therapy, but something that really happened to you and going public with your story maybe helps you out.
Hey, just from a strictly media standpoint, I don't think those Bill Cosby rape accusations moving the needle no more. To be honest with you.
Well, I'm just telling you what's going on.
Okay.
All right, Nicki Minaj and Drake, are they going to stay with Lil Wayne when he leaves Cash Money? He's trying to get out of his situation, and he plans to make sure that all of his Young Money Entertainment artists still remain under his umbrella, as in Christina Milian, Little Twist, Nicki and Drake, of course.
Now, Lil Wayne, I cannot advise.
Mac Main.
I cannot advise you on how to run your company because I am not a music executive. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you one thing.
What's that?
Drake and Nicki, yes, you want to hold on to. Cut the dead weight that is Lil Twist and Christina Milian.
You haven't heard none of their music yet. You don't know how it
Lil
sounds.
Twist is trash.
Oh, man.
Christina Milian just ain't going to happen.
All right, and we've been telling you about Bruce Jenner's transformation into a woman, the journey that he's been going through. Well, Kim Kardashian had this to say.
I think everyone goes through things in life, but I do think that story and what Bruce is going through, I think he'll share whenever the time is right. Bruce is very happy, the happiest I've ever seen him. He's, our dad, so we support him no matter what.
He's not your dad, Kim. He's your mom. Okay? It's a difference. You have two moms now.
He grew up as, raised them as their father. And that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
Daddy mom.
You can say that.
Yes, that's Daddy Mom.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. When we come back, we'll give you some front page news. We'll tell you all about Blizzard 2015, or I should say the alleged Blizzard.
That Blizzard's penis was not as big as advertised.
Did they open up the bridges yet?
I don't know, but they need to.
We'll find out when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Let's give you some little NBA scores. Grizzlies beat the Magic 103-94. Pelicans beat the Sixers 99-74. Thunder beat the Wolves 92-84. Celtics beat the Jazz 99-90. Clippers beat the Nuggets 102-98. And the Blizzard beat both the Knicks and Nets. Both of their games were canceled.
That little punk ass Blizzard. That Blizzard's penis was way bigger than advertised, dog.
Well, it's no longer a blizzard. What are we calling it now, Yee?
It's a snowstorm.
It's just a snowstorm.
It got downgraded.
It's a winter storm. It's a winter storm.
Well, give us some updates.
Well, they were supposed to be 1 to 3 feet of snow, but it was probably about 5.5 to 7 inches of snow in most places.
Yes.
Right, and there's been a ban on non-emergency vehicles. So if you're on the street, you could get a $300 fine. That started at 11 o'clock last night. And there was some hurricane-force winds. In New England, they got it the worst, but it did not live up to the predictions that we thought it would. There's no subway, no bus service. All of that is suspended. Everything. And schools closed.
So if you got a boo or bay in New York and Jersey and they acting like it's a super emergency and they can't get to their phones, they cheating on you.
No, boy.
But it was downgraded from a blizzard to just a winter storm warning.
And they still want you off the roads. And like she said, you get a $300 fine, but it's not just you pay it. You have to actually go to court because it's a misdemeanor. So they definitely want you off the roads. They said 8 o'clock they'll give us some updates and hopefully open up everything. But no longer a blizzard, right?
No longer a blizzard.
It looked like a punk-ass blizzard outside this morning. It didn't even look like nothing.
That's why I always undersell and over-deliver, man. You talk things up, then you pull out a 3-inch penis.
And the problem is a lot of people have flights. People are spending the night in airports because A lot of the major airline carriers canceled.
Everybody canceled. Everybody. I was in Arizona for Pro Bowl, and my flight back to New York was canceled. It was pushed back to Wednesday, so I had to jump on an earlier flight. And there was so many people stuck in the airport that just couldn't move. They were stuck in the airport. When I landed, there were so many people just stuck at JFK, so it affected a lot of people. I think 7,000 people or something like that. 7,000 flights canceled or something like that.
Did you and Odell Beckham Jr. ride back together? Because y'all looked real cozy.
Yeah, Charlamagne posted a picture that you reposted. He reposted a picture of Envy and Odell Beckham.
Well, we did not ride back together.
That was a very nice picture, y'all.
You guys, your cheeks were almost touching.
We were in the club and everybody's close, so we're in a small VIP section.
We paid attention to that. It looked like there was a lot of room in that VIP section.
There was no room in that
Your body language said you wanted more.
She's absolutely right, Envy.
No.
I can read your body language.
Right in time for Valentine's Day. I was like, this is the perfect picture.
I'm sorry. I'm more Victor Cruz's type. Odell Beckham's not my type.
No, I can't tell.
Get out of here.
It looked like you and
You
Odell,
ain't got no type.
Hey, you look like
NFL places.
Listen, you look like Odell Beckham Jr.'s best catch ever.
Shut up,
I'm not going to lie, Envy. You did look like you had a groupie tail.
You guys sound like you're jealous. Are you jealous over
It
here?
looked like a picture on the groupie tail cover.
Charlamagne, are you jealous?
I was just looking at Envy like, you know what, man?
It's not Eggplant Friday yet. Why are you so jealous, boy?
Hey, y'all cut the sweatpants out of the
You did look like you had a little...
Please go to Envy. Go to my Instagram or Envy's Instagram and look at that picture of him and Odell Beckham Jr.
I'm taking it down right now.
It's at
it's on Charlamagne.
At DJ Envy or at CTHAGOD. CTHAGOD.
Get out of here.
I'm going to post it on the Line app too real quick.
Oh, my goodness.
How did you ask for that picture?
I didn't.
You did. You look like you took it. You look like you didn't ask for nothing.
Shut up,
like
man.
It looked like you went over and said, hey, I don't normally do this.
He looked like he didn't know what was going on, Mr. Cosby.
Well, actually,
I'm not so easy, but I was wondering if me and you could just take a picture and act like we real cool. Like,
shut up, man. No, my son actually, he plays basketball. He wanted a picture with some of the NFL. He wanted a picture.
Your son was there?
No.
What was your 13-year-old son doing in the club?
My son is not 13.
Oh, 11.
My son was not there. He wanted an autograph and asked for pictures with the players. He said, just send me a picture, Dad. So I told him if he scored 20 points in his game, I would do that. He did. So I got him an autograph and pictures. That's why.
But what were you doing to him with your fingers in that picture?
No, shut up, man. All right, now, 800-585-1051. It's no longer a blizzard. If you live in the tri-state area, which is New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, a lot of people are stuck with people they don't want to be stuck with. So the question is,
if you got stuck...
Shut up. Have you ever been stuck with the wrong person? No matter what it was. Maybe it was a family reunion. Maybe it was a rainstorm. Maybe it was, who knows? 800-585-1051.
But if you did get stuck with the wrong person last night,
right,
and you with them right now because everything's shut down, please call and tell us.
Call us up. 800-585-1051. If you ever been stuck with the wrong person ever, call us up. We'd love to hear from you. The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Here we go. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. That was Bobby Valentino with Slow Down.
Man, I used to get so much poom poom to that CD right there. That is a great lovemaking CD. There's only one song on there that's skippable. That's the second one with Ludacris. Everything else, you have sex all the way through.
Okay.
If you got that kind of stamina.
Do you still have that kind of stamina?
No.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, liar.
I'm out here.
Yeah, all right. Now, we're talking about this blizzard if you just woke up. Of course, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. We got an alleged blizzard. It was about 4 inches, 5 inches of snow.
Man,
it wasn't that bad.
Fake-ass, punk-ass snowstorm. That penis was not as big as advertised.
So the question is, 800-585-1051. Have you ever been stuck with the wrong person? How are you stuck with the wrong person right now? Last night, are you wiggling out the bed, or you're in the bathroom stuck trying to make a phone call? You're sick to your stomach that you're with this person? Call us right now. We'd love to hear your story. 800-585-1051. Now, has this ever happened to you?
I've never been good at kicking people out of my house when I didn't want them there.
I can tell, because you have people in your house right now. And
well, no, those are my friends. They came from L.A.
Oh, okay.
And that's a very good friend of mine. So I'm glad that they're here. They just might have smoked all the weed.
Oh.
But one time, I actually had to... This is bad. Instead of telling somebody to leave, I had to pretend that I had to go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to really get dressed and act like I was going somewhere, leave my house, drive somewhere just to get him to leave. That was terrible.
And did he come back?
No, but I mean, he thought I was leaving, but instead of me just being like, you got to get out, I had to go through all of that just to get somebody out of my house.
What about you, Charlamagne?
No, I don't make those kind of mistakes because I've always been blessed with futuristic vision. So if it is a situation where I think I'm going to end up having to be with a person long term, and by long term I mean more than 24 to 48 hours, I always pick the right choice.
Charlamagne will pretend that he has to move his car or something, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know how to get out of a sticky situation.
Oh, you did that before?
Yes, he did. I remember when he told us that story.
I forgot that one. Which one was that?
He told a girl that he had to move his car or else he was going to get a ticket. And then
I was out. I remember that night.
And then he left and never came back.
I was gone. Smashed. I was like, damn, I got to move my car parked on the wrong side of the street. Out. Gone.
You a dirt diggler guy,
No, I'm not.
man.
I just, I make good choices in life.
Well, 800-585-1051. Have you ever been stuck with the wrong person? Hello, who's this?
Yo, it's Paulie.
Paulie, what's up, Paulie? Where you calling from?
What's going on? Roxbury, New Jersey. I'm out in Newark plowing right now. I love you guys. Every morning I listen.
Hey, appreciate
Did you get stuck with the wrong person last night, Paulie?
Yo, I picked this chick up to come plowing with me. I plowed on the porch in Newark, stopped at the vending machine, grabbed a soda real quick. I turned around, I left my door open. This chick was going through my wallet. I left her on Carter Highway.
Jesus Christ, at least call AAA for her.
It's who called? You gonna kill that girl, man?
She was gonna run my pockets. I had to do something. It's my pockets or her life. I'm picking my pockets.
Call AAA and tell them it's a broken down thought on the side of the road in Newark.
Hello, who's this?
This is Jerome, man.
Jerome, you ever been stuck with the wrong person?
Yeah, man, my future baby mama, like, it's an accident, total accident. You feel me?
You was with her last night?
So she got pregnant when you guys got stuck together?
Yeah, that's what she says. I don't know, though. So hopefully I still got a chance.
So you're thinking it's not your baby?
I got a chance. She ain't dropped yet, so.
When is she dropping?
April.
Damn.
Taurus baby, yeah.
Oh, so you just waiting on for the baby to drop to get that blood test?
That's exactly what's going on.
Oh my God!
I feel you, dog. I hope that you with that. I hope it's yours.
Just because you're stuck with somebody doesn't mean you have to have unprotected sex and leave it in.
Hello, who's this?
It'd be cold, man.
Hey, this is Jason.
Jason, you ever been stuck with the wrong person, bro?
Absolutely. When I was up in New York, one time I was hanging. I was like 18. This family friend of mine, this lady. All right, I didn't know she was about it like that, but she asked me to, try to find some crack for her. I'm like, all right, well,
find some crack.
Crack.
Yeah. She's like, yo, can you give me some krills or whatever? I'm like, all right, you know what? Give me a bag of Loud, and I'll do you, no doubt. All
That's
right,
not a fair trade, sir. A bag of Loud for some crack?
I'm saying I was young and inexperienced.
Okay.
All right, so I got her thing. She got me my thing. I'm doing whatever now. We're driving around, and she's taking me out sightseeing, and this, that, and the third. We all go out to Long Island. I'm thinking, all right, it's cool.
You let a crackhead take you sightseeing? She showed you every bando on the block?
Well, here's the thing. She was a family friend. She didn't look like a crackhead. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know she was a crackhead until she asked me for some crack.
Okay.
The lady got money. We go out to Long Island. I'm stuck in this house.
A crack house.
And these people are going on all-night crack things. This lady and, like, this Spanish dude in a wheelchair and this other big old crusty-looking big pun. No disrespect to Big Pun, but, he looked horrible. And when I tell you that they went on an all-night crack business, I'm talking about, like, it was, like, boom, boom, bass, and then, like, 10 minutes later, they're going to go out and get the next package. And I'm sitting there in the living room, like, damn, I don't even know where I'm at.
Hey, let me tell you something. You're a crackhead by association.
Absolutely.
Dog.
You are a crackhead.
And you stayed there all night.
You inhaled enough secondhand crack smoke to be a crackhead by association. You're a crackhead, dog.
That was your first time doing crack?
Nah, I ain't smoked no crack, man.
Have you done crack since?
Absolutely not.
You're a crackhead, dog.
You're definitely a crackhead.
When you have kids, you're going to have a crackhead son.
He had a crackhead.
You're a crackhead.
Taking him. Oh, my goodness. 800-585-1051. Have you ever been stuck with the wrong person? Call us right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. 2 on Tinashe. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club.
We are.
Now, if you're just waking up, there was a blizzard. Well, they say a blizzard, an alleged blizzard that hit New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Boston.
They advertised the 12-inch penis, and it only ended up being about 3 to 4.
Yeah, it was. Well, actually, they said it would be close to like a 16-inch penis. But,
whoa!
But it was only 5 inches.
They really oversold.
You guys are disappointed.
So,
aren't you when a guy tells you that his penis is bigger than advertised?
People don't do that.
They don't?
No, they don't tell you how big their penis is.
Eggplant Friday is one big over-exaggeration. Okay, those are socks and Roger Wood sausages.
Sound like a hater.
Definitely a hater. Well, let's go to the phone lines. 800-585-1051. We're asking, have you ever been stuck with the wrong person? Maybe last night in this blizzard, maybe in a rainstorm, maybe stuck out of town, out of state. It doesn't matter. Call us up right now, 800-585-1051. Let's go to the phone line. Hello, who's this?
This is DeVal Thompson, calling from Staten Island.
You been stuck with the wrong person, bro?
Yeah, honestly, I was stuck with my car rather than my baby mother, which I love a lot.
Oh, you stuck in your car?
Yeah, man, couldn't drive nowhere, so.
You should have left earlier.
I did leave a little early, but.
Did Charlamagne tell you got a plan for this?
Yeah, my plan is to get up as early as I can and go see my baby moms, man, because I miss her and I miss my kids too. They stopped me from driving.
That's sweet. All it takes is a night with the side chick to make you miss your family, right?
Hello, who's this?
Yes, it's Julissa.
Julissa, good morning. Now, we're talking about have you been stuck with the wrong person? Were you stuck with the wrong person, Mama?
Yes. Oh, my goodness, yes.
Who?
Someone, I got catfished.
You got catfished?
So what happened?
So you ended up stuck somewhere?
Yes. Oh, my God. I was stuck because I told him, hey, I'm going to give him a ride home, and the guy only had one eye.
Oh.
He had one eye?
I mean, the eye was out. It was blue. He had no eye. Oh, my goodness.
So.
And it was like, well, what's up?
But did he have a penis?
Of course he had it, but.
He might have been great in bed with that one eye.
Oh, pineapple.
That's what his tasted like?
That's what?
Nothing.
Never. Have a good morning. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Speedy Monroe.
Speedy Monroe, you been stuck with the wrong person?
Speedy.
Yes, I have. 2 days ago. Come out of H-Town, Houston.
Tell us the story. What happened?
Okay, this is what happened. I ain't gonna lie. I met her online, and 100% I'm thinking about suing. It was false advertisement.
Okay, what was wrong with her?
She showed me her pictures, and she was gorgeous. And we talked on the phone all night for a week. And I was like, this is the person I'm probably going to spend the rest of my life with.
Wow.
Oh, Lord, have
yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I know, guys.
Very enthusiastic. Okay.
So I'm trying to be optimistic. And she has cancer. Wow. And I was okay with all of that. I even offered to pick her up some chemo on the night of our date.
But go ahead.
Get to the point of you.
So anyways, I get to the door, knock on it. It was so bad when she opened the door, I was going to ask for the girl. Because I knew this couldn't be her.
Damn it, man.
So her picture was a completely different picture?
No, it wasn't completely different. She just knew. Very photogenic, okay? Very photogenic. She did not look anything like I thought she was supposed to look like. So I had to play it real smooth. Told her my cat was about to die.
Oh, my gosh.
No, yeah. So she understood. She even texted me this morning. My condolences, but my cat right here. He's just fine.
Let me say something to y'all. I don't understand why y'all get stuck with these people that catfish y'all, because they know they don't look the way they look in the picture. So if you get there and you're disappointed and you tell them, I'm not staying here because this ain't the same person that I've been talking to online, they can't get mad.
They don't want to hurt feelings, Charlamagne.
Man, F that. F your feelings.
The woman was coming from chemo.
What's the moral of the story, guys?
The moral of the story is commitment means staying loyal to what you said you were going to do long after the mood you said it in has left you. So that basically means that when you online talking to these pretty-ass girls and you're in the mood to smash, when you meet them and you realize that they ugly, you don't have to make a commitment to that ugly asshole.
Oh, stop it.
That's what that means. So don't be stuck with the ugly asshole.
That's the moral. Okay.
All right. Now, we got rumors coming up.
Yes, and Chris Brown is snapping back at some of his fans. They're a little disappointed. I'll tell you what happened.
All right, all that when we come back. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Suction Loving Trey Songz, Nicki Minaj. Morning, everybody. It is The Breakfast Club. DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. Now, if you live in New York City, the travel ban has been lifted. So that means you can cross the George Washington Bridge, Lincoln Tunnel,
Highland drive.
Tunnel. Yeah, you can drive in the city.
That means that hoe can get home. That hoe that you got snowed in with last night that you didn't want to get stuck with, she can leave now.
It's also been lifted in New Jersey as well, so you can drive in Jersey.
I might go to the mall.
Call her Uber, bruh.
Subway and bus service in New York City is still suspended.
You gotta call her Uber, bruh.
Metro North, Long Island Railroad, New Jersey Transit, and the PATH service is also suspended.
You gotta call her Uber, bruh, but she can leave now, okay? Make her make breakfast first.
As Charlamagne said, yes, she can leave.
But make her make breakfast first.
Okay.
If you don't have any breakfast food, get a whole Pop-Tart and tell her be on her way.
Stupid. Let's get to the rumors.
Eat the Pop-Tart and the Uber, boo.
Listen up. It's just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Chris Brown has delayed his tour because he has to complete community service. He said the judge would not sign off on his travel to do the tour until he finishes these last 100 hours of community service. He apologized to his fans. He said they have moved the tour to later dates. The judge, wouldn't do that. He said, Out of 1,000 hours, I only have 100 left. I will work my ass off to complete it, and I will be on that stage. Once again, I'm sorry for the delay.
Is this from the Rihanna situation? That he's on probation?
Yeah, his probation was revoked for traveling without approval for a concert and for failing to complete his...
I thought he did all his community service. I thought there was pictures of him doing community. I guess he didn't do enough. That's crazy.
Chris Brown put them speed knots.
He had 100 hours left.
Man, listen, Chris Brown put them speed knots on Rihanna's forehead mad long ago. He should have been completed that community service. Okay.
All right, well, Trey Songz tweeted out just a little intermission, because,
It's been about 6 years. How much community service he had?
1,000 hours.
You can't complete 1,000 hours in 6 years?
That started on August 16, 2013. That's when he was sentenced to that 1,000
Okay, hold on. Y'all know I suck at math. What is
It's
it?
about a year and a half.
You can't complete 1,000 hours in a year and a half?
Well, one of his fans actually asked him that. She said, "Dear Chris Brown, you were sentenced 1,000 hours of community service on August 16, 2013. What were you doing between then and now? I need answers." He responded, "Making music, jail, and trying to please you ungrateful bitch ass N-words."
There you go, Charlamagne. There's your answer.
So if you want to know,
if you really want to know,
that's no way to talk to the fans, Chris.
If you want to know what he was doing, there's your answer.
Chris is light skinned with dark skin tendencies. I'm telling you, bro.
Leave him alone.
Chris, stop it.
All right, now here might possibly be a new couple alert. August Alsina and Keke Palmer. First, it was video footage of him cooking chicken for her. And then she posted a picture of the two of them riding in his car, and she said, "He can cook some good-ass chicken, y'all."
Round of applause to my dog, August Alsina. I like to see August in action.
August in action.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a cute little couple right there.
That ain't nothing to get committed to, August, but you can make
Why?
you can make her feel like y'all committed. She's the type you pretend that you her boyfriend. Don't commit.
Why is she that type?
I just don't think she's. You don't
even know you, young
Yeah,
woman.
what are you talking
she's
about?
She's a nice girl, but I wouldn't want to say that's wifey.
Why? Because she's a nice girl with a real career.
Why not? Somebody can say that about you.
That's cool.
You're a nice guy, but you're just not husband
that.
material.
Man, it's
Charlamagne's definitely not wifey.
August, have fun, sir. That's all I'm telling you.
All right, and that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
The same advice applies to Keke too. Keke, have fun. All right.
They're just young. That's the only.
That's right. Have fun.
Oh, that's your answer now.
Have fun.
Oh my goodness. All right, you mean old man. Now, donkey today. Who you giving that donkey to?
It's a young lady who ran. Well, she was a vice presidential candidate back in 2008. She was the former governor of Alaska. You may or may not know her. She goes by the name of Sarah Palin. I need her to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with her, please.
Okay. We'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
I was born a donkey. It's the donkey of the day.
For the donkey of the day.
That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Yes, donkey of the day for Tuesday, January 27th goes the former governor of Alaska and vice presidential candidate Sarah Palin. Now, Sarah Palin declared that she's seriously interested in running for president in 2016, and I don't know much about politics, but unless Sarah Palin is speaking a language that is appealing to Republicans and Republican supporters, then I don't think she's starting off on the right foot. She spoke at the Iowa Freedom Summit in Des Moines this past weekend, and she delivered a speech that had to be sponsored by Xanax, Vicodin, and vodka, and a couple of hits of Kush, because I have no idea what the hell she was talking about. I don't know what she was trying to convey. Let's hear it.
It must change. Things must change for this our government. Look at it. It isn't too big to fail. It's too big to succeed.
What?
It's too big to succeed, so we can afford no retreads, or nothing will change with the same people and same policies that got us into the status quo. Another Latin word, status quo, and it stands for, man, the middle class, everyday Americans are really getting taken for a ride. That's status quo. And GOP leaders, by the way, the man can only ride you when your back is bent. So strengthen it. Then the man can't ride you. American won't be taken for a ride because so much is at stake. And we can't afford politicians playing games like nothing more is at stake than, maybe just the next standing of theirs in the next election.
Nigga, what? You can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig. You can have Sarah Palin wearing lipstick, speaking pig Latin, but tell you that it's Spanish, but it's still pig Latin. I don't even know what I just said. I have no idea what it meant, but I knew that as soon as it left my mouth, It didn't make any sense. My fear with Sarah Palin is she struggles with the English language all the time, but seems to have no clue that she's struggling with it. That's scary. How can a woman accomplish so much in the political world but have no clue about the nonsense that comes out of their mouth? Who is the new governor of Alaska? Does the new governor of Alaska have a grasp of the English language, proper sentence structure? Can she read one page out of a Harry Potter book? Inquiring minds want to know. I'm just trying to figure out how Sarah Palin wants to be president of the United States of America, but seems to struggle with the English language. Now, I do want a president that's passionate about education and adult illiteracy, and nobody would be more passionate about those two things than someone who needs more of one, education, and seems to suffer from the other, adult illiteracy. I also don't mind my president having a beer or two, but I don't like my president sounding like she couldn't pass not one roadside DUI test, okay? Sarah Palin, I would tell you to shut the F up forever, but I won't because I enjoy listening to you make a fool of yourself. But I will tell you, shut your presidential dreams down forever, okay? You're not qualified for that job. Your sole purpose on this planet is simply to be material for Tina Fey's next great impersonation of you. Give Sarah Palin the biggest hee-haw, please.
Okay, thank you for that donkey today, Charlamagne.
Mm-hmm.
Would you vote for her?
Absolutely not.
Hell no.
Not even a little bit. I am going to vote for a woman in 2016, though.
Okay.
If her name is Hillary Clinton.
All right.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you for that donkey today. Now, question.
And not for any other reason other than she's a woman.
Okay.
Same way I voted for Barack because he's black. I told you.
You told us that already.
Yes, he tells us that all the time.
Yeah.
I'm not no shame in my game.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now, question, guys. Is it okay to be naked in front of your kids?
What's going on, Envy at home?
Man, listen, man. Now, what? Why?
Envy.
I need to know why this question came about.
This has nothing to do with
Sarah Palin.
Has nothing to do with Sarah Palin. The reason I'm asking is the other day I was washing my daughter in the shower.
All right, I'm going to pee. I've had enough. How old is your daughter, sir?
17 months.
She's got hair on. Oh, okay.
Oh, he's 17. I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
That's a little too old.
I was like, she got hair on her poo-poo. You are sick. If you hadn't said that much,
17.
I'm like, whoa.
17 months. At what age should your children not see you naked? The reason I asked, I was washing my daughter, and it felt funny. She's 17 months, and I was like, I don't think this is right.
My daughter's
That's your daughter.
My daughter's 6 and has never
You still
seen
take
me
a shower
naked,
with her?
sir. No.
Your daughter's never seen you naked ever?
You never took a shower with your daughter?
Absolutely not. No.
I take
You think
showers
that
with my
you think
son
it's
all the
wrong?
time. I wash my
Yes,
son.
I think it's wrong. That's your son, yeah. That's your daughter, no.
I take with my both.
So it's okay to have same-sex showers with your kids, but not... I'm just confused. So it's okay
I don't
to
have
take...
a son, so I don't know. I've never done that.
You said with his son it's fine.
I don't see anything wrong with the son. I just think it's a little...
Well, I
creepy.
put both my kids in the shower with me, and I wash them both. That's just what it is. I put them in the shower, wash them.
That's what the show is so weird.
I'm just being honest.
Well, you know what? I'm going to be honest. I did see CNN recently did a study about this, and I'll tell you what they had to say about your kids seeing you naked.
All right.
What if you get an erection, bro?
You should not get an erection
just randomly, though. Just imagine. Randomly.
Okay, I don't even want to think about that.
Anything can set you off.
No, it's not. 800-585-1051. Is it okay to be naked in front of your kids? That's the question. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's official. The blizzard, I guess, it's over. The band is gone. It's been lifted.
I'm getting the hell out of the city as soon as possible, just in case they decide to come back, make a little U-turn, and they lock everything down again.
I'm out of here with you. Now, they're saying the subway and the bus service in New York City will resume at 9 a.m. They're also saying that now you can travel, you can drive, you can go across all the bridges and tunnels. Everything is open. In Suffolk County, Long Island, you're still under ban, so you guys just be easy out there.
I know y'all don't care in Miami and Atlanta and other places, but just bear with us.
Yeah.
Okay. Just please.
Now, we opened up the phone lines and asked a question. 800-585-1051. Is it okay to be naked in front of your kids? The reason I'm asking is I have a 17-month-old child. And, you know, I take showers. I'll jump in the shower to bathe myself, and I'll bathe my kids, my 17-month-old, my young son, who's 9 months. Is it okay to take a shower with your child? Can your child see you naked? Charlamagne says absolutely, positively no.
Yeah, I don't think it's no problem when it's like women and, you know, young girls, you know, the mothers and daughters. That's cool. But as a man, my daughter's 6. I've never walked around her naked. Absolutely not. I do not want my daughter thinking about penises in no way, shape, or form.
Well, 6, of course, is too old. I'm talking about young babies myself. But, you know, because there's been times I've been in the shower and my wife would be like, "Here, wash London or wash Jackson," and you wash them. It's easier sometimes. That's why I feel. Well, let's go to the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Is it okay to be naked in front of your kids? Hello, who's this?
Tia.
Tia, is it okay to be naked in front of your kids?
I think it's okay if they're the same sex, and that's only because, I mean, a woman can't teach a boy how to clean himself, and a man can't teach a girl how.
Wait, why can't?
What are you talking about?
So you're saying that if the father's not around, a woman can't teach a boy how to clean himself?
She said nope.
Listen,
like how to properly wash himself? No.
I'm with you. If it's a young boy, I don't see nothing wrong with taking a shower, but you should not be taking no shower with those 8, 9, 10-year-olds.
Nobody said no.
We didn't say that. Oh, we're talking about baby.
I'm talking about baby, man. Hello, who's this?
Renee.
Renee, good morning. Is it okay for your child to see you naked, your baby?
I mean, I do have a little double standard for it, but me having 2 girls, they do all the time. I have no privacy. Thanks to them. But I don't think it's okay. Like, if you have a boy when he gets to a certain age, like 5 or 6, I don't think maybe a boy, because, that's they.
Well, nobody's saying no 5 or 6. We're talking about babies, man.
Baby?
I ain't gonna take a shower with my 11-year-old.
No, what she's saying, so you're saying the limit is 5 or 6?
Yeah, I think so. My girls, when they're down like babies, they don't know.
Right, they don't know what's going on.
Because you got to understand, too, and shout out to you because you're from Charleston, South Carolina, that 843 to Geechee all day. But, when them boys get about 5 or 6 now, they start grabbing your ninny.
Stop it, man. Hello, who's this?
You know what your ninny is, Eddie? That's your breast.
We figured that out. Hello, who's this?
Big Dre, what up, baby?
Big Dre, what's up, bro?
What's going on with you?
Is it okay for your kids to see you naked, bro?
I think when it comes to a father and son, yeah, but not like a father and daughter. Like, my wife sometimes will walk around our bedroom naked. Like, my son is around.
How old's your son?
My son is 5.
That's a little awkward now.
I would get like a little upset about it and be like, but when it's my daughter and my wife, I don't see no, when it's male on male, I don't see no problem with it.
Okay.
I don't, but female, male, that's a little different.
Nah, they get to an age too now where male is a little bit much too now.
Yeah, I think as a baby, my daughter's 17 months, I don't see a problem with it. But when they get to the age of 2, 3, it's a little much. Cause now
you said you felt a little weird, though.
I did feel a little weird because it's still your daughter. Because, you're watching your daughter and you're like, is she really knowing what's going on here? Is she looking like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
She's 17 months, just wash her.
It's easy. Well, you had a baby before, and sometimes they doodle their pants. It's easy to just throw them in the shower or throw them in the bathtub. So you throw them in the shower.
Throwing the baby?
Just throw the baby in the shower.
It sounds weird, but I've been in the shower before, and Gabe be like, here's the baby, watch the baby. You in the shower.
Do you throw the baby out with the bathwater, too?
Yo, shut up, man. 800-585-1051. Is it okay to be naked in front of your kids?
Goes on in this house.
Call us right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. That's Ray Sherman, no type. Now, taking your phone calls, 800-585-1051, asking, is it okay to be naked in front of your kids?
No, it's somebody out there right now need to put their penis away because they're walking around in front of their 8 or 9-year-olds.
Well, that's too old. I'm talking about more like a baby, maybe. Now, you said you read something about a study or something?
Yeah, well, CNN actually did a study talking about being naked in front of your kids. They did this last month, and they talked about the impact of parental nudity on kids. Now, in one report, they said there was no negative impact on adolescents who regularly saw their parents naked ages 3 and 6. But then another found that when kids were aged 6 and 11, it resulted in more permissive attitudes about sex and increased sexual frequency.
What's permissive mean? Like promiscuous?
Permissive means a little more free, like allowing things to happen. But I think in general, it really is up to the parent. And it is also a cultural thing. Sometimes your culture, your religion, all of that makes a huge difference. Some parents I know are very free. My parents were never naked in front of me as a kid. But I have another friend who was very free about just being naked. But, that's just how she was raised. Mm-hmm. So one of my friends, Sarah Bevan, who's on 94.5 Streets in Atlanta, she said...
What's up, Sarah?
She's naked in front of her kids sometimes. She said she doesn't make nakedness a big deal with them because she doesn't want them to feel weird or ashamed about their body.
I must say, round of applause to Sarah's kids for getting to see her naked. I'm sure that's an amazing sight.
You stupid, they kids, man.
I'm sure that's an amazing sight. But listen, a lot of you fathers are the reason that your daughters thirst for penis so much. Because you walked around them naked all those years.
What?
And they just lusted for penis at an early age.
I don't think that's true, but I think the age that most people say is the mark is about 5 or 6 years old when kids start to notice a difference in what's in their bodies and your body.
I think a little younger than that. I say about 2.5 is when they start pointing. They can see that they ain't got that or they do have that.
As soon as your daughter walk up to you and grab your meat and say, "What is this?"
Don't stop it.
It's gone too far.
Let's go to the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Is it okay to be naked in front of your child? Taisha, good morning.
Yeah, no, it's not okay.
What? What did you say?
It is not okay.
You can't be naked in front of the baby.
No, of course not.
You have any kids?
Yes, I do.
How many?
I have 2 teenagers.
Okay, thank you.
It just seems hard to
better not let them
avoid.
big grown boys take a shower with you. Them boys got hair on their pee-pee now.
Hello, who's this?
This is Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca, good morning.
Good morning.
Is it okay to be naked in front of your kids?
I still do it, and I have 3 boys, but I'm realizing that my sons are at an age where it's starting to be uncomfortable.
How old are they?
I have a 14-year-old.
I'm calling diapers. I'm calling diapers. I'm calling diapers. I'm calling diapers. You going to jail, girl?
It's in our culture that I'm Haitian, so we're like very comfortable with our kids. No. But my kids don't do that. Like, they're uncomfortable in front of me. Like, my oldest son, he'll like hide and stuff. And I'm like, listen, I had you. Like, what's your problem?
Hey, you a borderline pedophile. Some sick stuff going on in that house.
Hold on, man. We have a Haitian here now, sir.
We have
this
a
Haitian lady said it's your culture to take showers with your mom.
We're very comfortable with our children.
At the age of 14.
Whoa. Whoa. 14. I'm not going to talk about probably like 14 is a little too old, Mama.
No, come see, kid. Listen, it's not like if he's in the bathroom taking a shower, I'm in the bathroom doing whatever I'm doing. I'm about to get in the shower.
Oh, absolutely. My mom was doing that until I was like 15, 16.
Where I'm scrubbing his back or whatever. No.
All right, well, let me tell you something. When that little boy start wanting some of mom said, don't get upset.
Oh, my goodness. What's the moral? I guess the moral of the story is I don't know.
The moral of the story is if you walking around naked around your kids and your little boy start to get hard, I think it might be time to stop walking around naked around your kids, okay?
I agree. All right, now, yeah.
You're going to be real uncomfortable when your daughter touch your penis and say, "What, Daddy, what is that?"
Yeah.
Yes.
We got rumors coming up.
Yes, we are going to talk about Dwayne Wade. Now, he was fined $15,000. I'll tell you why he decided he had to give the middle finger to some of his fans and what he thinks the NBA needs to do.
Okay, all that and in another hour, Kevin McCall will be talking to us. Now, if you don't know who Kevin McCall is, he's the one that said, allegedly, Wale had herpes. So we'll talk.
Well, he's the one that has a baby with Eva Marcel, right. And he's a singer. That's not all he's done. That's not his only accolade.
Recently. We'll kick it with Kevin McCall in a little bit. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. I don't F with you. Neither does Dwayne Wade. Let's get into the rumors.
Listen up. It's just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Dwayne Wade was recently fined $15,000 for giving the middle finger to fans who were heckling him about his wife, Gabrielle Union.
How were they heckling him about Gabrielle? I don't understand.
I don't know what they said, but they were saying things about his wife, and he said things got progressively worse as the night went along. At some point, he lost his cool, and he gave them the middle finger, so he was fined. Now, he said his children even revoked his phone and TV privileges. But he also said that the NBA needs to do a better job of protecting players in the arena. It's open game on us. We're big boys. We can take it. But everyone has their breaking point.
Only way I could see them heckling him was if they took like her nude pics and put them on like a poster. I don't understand any other way they could be heckling him. But you got to understand him flipping on the fans like that over his wife. I mean, come on.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, interestingly enough, Gabrielle Union also recently did an interview talking about a prenup with Dwayne Wade. She said, for women in Hollywood, when they're coupling, everything is about the brand. Everything is about latching onto a rising star so you can kick your heels up. That's never been my story ever. I make sure to let people know all of the hard work that's gone into my career. She said, now it's time to get married to a man who happens to play basketball and has done well for himself. I want to make it clear that I have in no way hitched to my wagon to his star. I have my own wagon and star. So She just wants to make that clear. That's why she's getting that prenup. And 2 Chainz is talking about running for mayor of College Park. He said, I'm supposed to be running for mayor. I got everybody wishing I'm really going to do this little mayor thing in College Park. He said, I'm just trying to make sure I have the right qualification.
I'm voting for 2 Chainz. And I'm not even a resident. My sister's a resident of Atlanta. I'm going to make her vote for 2 Chainz.
I don't think 2 Chainz got enough time to be the man.
Let me tell you something. I voted for Barack Obama because he's black. I'm going to vote for Hillary Clinton because she's a woman. And I'm voting for 2 Chainz because he my nigga.
Because you like his music. All right. That makes sense.
I'm with you.
And everybody who was looking forward to seeing Chris Brown on tour, that tour has been delayed because he has to complete community service. Now, back in August of 2013, he was sentenced to 1,000 hours. He still has 100 more left to do, so that tour is going to be postponed. He said the judge would not sign off on his travel. Trey Songz said it's just a little intermission, and those beginning dates will be moved to later dates.
There's absolutely no reason for Chris Brown to not have completed his community service.
Well, there is a reason,
in a year and a
and
half.
he did respond to one of his fans who said the same thing. Dear Chris Brown, you were sentenced to 1,000 hours of community service on August 16, 2013. What were you doing between then and now? I need answers. He responded, making music, jail, and trying to please you ungrateful bitch-ass N-words.
I'm going to be honest with you. He needs to delete that post, and the reason he needs to delete that post is because he's showing that his probation wasn't a priority to him. And you don't want those people to think that, you know, your legal matters aren't a priority to you.
Well, he just got to finish it before a certain time, so I'm sure it doesn't matter at this point.
All right, and that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
Thank you, Miss Yee. Now, the People's Choice Mix is up next. You want to hear something? 800-585-1051 or at DJ Envy on Instagram or Twitter. And hashtag Breakfast Club Blizzard, and I'll get your joints on, all right? Hashtag Breakfast Club Blizzard.
What Blizzard? So now you false advertising? There was no Blizzard here.
Well, that's what they advertised. They said it was going to be a Blizzard, so that's what we're going with. Hashtag Breakfast Club Blizzard. It's the Breakfast Club.
Mm-hmm.
Would you vote for her?
Absolutely not.
Hell no.
Not even a little bit. I am going to vote for a woman in 2016, though.
Okay.
If her name is Hillary Clinton.
All right.
Not for any other reason other than she's a woman.
Okay.
Same way I voted for Barack because he's black. I told you.
You told us that already.
Yes,
he tells us that all the time.
Yeah. I'm not no shame in my game.
All right, well, thank you for that donkey today, Charlamagne. When we come back, we have R&B artist, R&B singer Kevin McCall joining us. He allegedly said Wale had herpes, so we'll talk to him about all that and his baby mama, Eva. So don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey.
What's going on?
Kev, you got herpes, dog?
You got herpes.
It's the Breakfast Club. We got Kevin McCall on the line. Good morning, sir.
What's up, bro?
What's up, Charlamagne?
Now, what's going on with you and Wale, man? There was rumor that you said he had herpes.
Well, it wasn't a rumor. He did leave a comment. You said, I will never...
No, I never spread a rumor that Wale had herpes. All I said was, I'd never be jealous of a man with herpes. Trust the mic. But whoever got offended by it, that's against, that's up to them.
Well, you issued an apology to Wale right after you did that.
Right.
On Instagram, and you said he was a great individual. And you did say, LOL, he got herpes, please never that. And Wale don't want to see me, or he can holler in person when he see me on the set.
Yeah, and then, I'll just be real, I got a call from him, and he came at me respectfully, so I just felt like the bigger, higher road thing to do was just apologize, so not make, bigger than what it needs to be.
So what's the real issue? I mean, he's dating your baby mom now.
No.
Well, I don't think he is. He put up a picture with another woman.
My baby mom, Charlamagne, they got me. They done told me the wrong story. I thought you was smashing.
Oh no, I'm a married man, bro.
No, but Kevin,
you like dark things, so I don't be knowing what's going on.
Nah, I'm a married man. I ain't in there. I'm out the game.
Well, what did happen, Kevin, to initiate that?
No, I just, I've been going through it with my baby. I miss my baby. I feel like Wale is one of my colleagues, or anybody in music is one of my colleagues. I'm one of the only dudes doing what I do in music, R&B. So I feel like with us going through our stuff in our private life, she shouldn't be doing stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Leaving a little kiss emoji?
Yeah. And as for him, I didn't say nothing about him, but I said something to her on his page. But I didn't say nothing about him. If I had something to say to him, I would have said it to his face. And I'd get down.
But Kev, she probably will, and if she does date, she's gonna date within the industry. That's just a given.
That's cool. They just got to deal with her baby daddy. I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be a rude neighbor trying to cause trouble. I'm not even that kind of guy. It's got to be a certain type of guy around my children.
I totally get
it. And Kevin, we've been watching. Obviously, a lot of what's going on in your relationship with Eva has been public, and you've been accused of things like chasing her around the house and.
Right. A lot of my side wasn't public because we made a deal that we weren't going to talk about it. And when that deal was broken by her representatives, saying some crazy stuff about her safety and this and that, I started catching on what was going on. But I didn't want to break my silence until I knew what was really going on.
because I still loved the girl at the time. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I feel like family is important, and you can't let the devil come in and tear that up. So I wanted to fight for mine, and I felt like putting her out there too early was just gonna hurt my baby too, because that's her mom.
And you guys were so in love last time we saw you, last time we saw her. And then the last comment I saw, you said, "See you 2019, my princess. God got it. I surrender it all to him. It is out of my hands. Bless my children. Life's not fair."
Yeah, I said that because I had a recent conversation. You know, I'm not going to talk about what was in the conversation. But basically, that was thrown in my face to basically hurt my feelings, because I was saying, if you do fear for your life, let's go to a police station and talk, or let's sit down with mediation and talk and figure out a date or something, or things that I could do to just meet with my baby. Mm-hmm. And then that's when she said, no, you can't see her to 2019.
Wow.
Why 2019?
I don't know.
So when's the last time you seen your daughter?
I take her to church sometimes. Sometimes she'll let me pick her up and take her to church, but it's probably been like a month or so.
Oh, wow. You wanted to call Eva for you, man?
Nah, I don't need nobody to call it for me, you know.
Well, you know, that is something you got to get together, though, because at the end of the day, the most important thing is your daughter. So
absolutely.
Between you and Eva, y'all have to work it out.
Yeah, and I wish society had stopped jumping so much to the side of anyone, whether it's male or female. And domestic violence is not something to play with. It's not something to just put on a man or a woman. Restraining orders are not something to just play around with, because it did mess up a lot of my money. Right. And it was not true. And I'm here to say it was not true.
So you never said Wale had herpes.
Well,
nope.
Kevin, you kind of did say that.
You insinuated it.
I insinuated, so this is what y'all got to think about. If the shoe fit, wear it, Cinderella.
Jesus Christ. Kevin.
God, I feel bad for anybody that ever dates Eva, boy. You are the crazy baby daddy.
Well, Kevin, you haven't been dating anybody?
I'm not dating anybody. I'm just working on Mila J album right now. I'm just focused on that for her.
Do you feel like working on Mila J album is a complete waste of time?
Shut up.
Stop it, man.
No, I think that she's the next Janet Jackson.
That's my song, my main.
I think she's one of the baddest in the game. So.
I like that song.
Kev, you didn't say the next Janet Jackson, Kev. Stop it.
That's exactly what I
mean, probably never even heard her music.
You know you got a crush on her.
I like Mila J, but don't do that to her, Kev.
Charlamagne, be careful, Charlamagne, because I heard she liked Dark Nick too, and you messing it up.
I saw Mila about a month or two ago at SNL, but that has nothing to do with it. Don't put that kind of pressure on her and say she's the next Janet Jackson, Kev.
That's not that much pressure. I ain't see y'all about to get me in trouble.
Well, Kevin McCall,
you always setting me up, Charlamagne, man. Watch when I see you, bro.
Don't tase me, bro.
You know Charlamagne has herpes. Don't worry about him.
Stop my bro.
We appreciate you checking in, bro.
All right, thanks, man. And I got a new song just talking about the situation. It's called Naked Truth.
Naked Truth.
Man, explains everything. It's just me being real, being 100. It's something that a lot of dudes, they're afraid to do it, so I have to do it.
All right, well, we appreciate you for checking in with us.
Kevin McCall, it's The Breakfast Club.
West Coast.
All right, don't go anywhere. We got the positive note when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. That was Trey Songz, Touching and Loving. Everybody have a great day. It's The Breakfast Club. DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. Now, Neo's going to be joining us tomorrow.
Yeah, my dog Neo, my fellow teenage mutant Negro turtle.
Super talented musician, songwriter,
all that,
producer.
Biggest cranium in the business.
There you go. Well, leave us on a positive note, man.
Listen, I know everybody out there is upset that this Blizzard's penis wasn't as big as they said it was going to be. But I just want y'all to know, out here in these streets, it's better to be safe than sorry, because generally speaking, too much of the time, sorry means you're dead.